There are many kinds of insects that are adorable, harmless, and cuddly. Unless they start buzzing around our heads or creeping up on us, we usually pay them little attention. However, there are some insects that are very terrible and harmful to humans. Their adversaries will feel the pain they inflict for hours, if not days. Some of them can cause fatal injuries with their bites or stings. In this video, we will discuss some of the most horrifying insects found on Earth. Stay with us until the end of the video to get an idea of which insects are to be absolutely avoided contact with in case you encounter one. Insects have been a part of the Earth's population for millions of years, and several of them have proven to play important roles in maintaining ecological balance. Yet there are other kinds of insects that people ought to be afraid of. Some of these terrifying creatures are indeed poisonous, and even accidental contact with them can be lethal. Since the 1950s, several horrific insects have starred in numerous horror films all around the world. But today we are going to show you some real-life insects that can act as villains against humans and other animals. Killer bees. The killer bee, also known as the Africanized bee, is so similar to the regular honeybee that scientists need to take precise measurements to tell them apart. In terms of toxicity, an Africanized honeybee is identical to a standard honeybee. The killer kind, however, typically strikes in larger numbers, making them a more serious problem for humans. Because of their limited colony size, they are able to create their one-of-a-kind nests in unusual areas, including tires, crates, boxes, and abandoned cars. When eager and aggressive, these terrifying bees have been known to chase humans for as long as 0.4 kilometers. It is recommended that a person being chased by an Africanized bee make rapid zigzag motions while running and seek cover as soon as feasible. Don't try to escape them by diving beneath the waves. They'll just be there when you surface again for air. Giant silkworm caterpillar, aka assassin caterpillar. These terrifying looking caterpillars, which is native to South America, is responsible for a number of fatalities every year. When swallowed, the microscopic bristles on the enormous silkworm caterpillar's body emit a powerful toxin that is harmful to the human digestive system. The larvae of a large silkworm moth, this insect has been given the names assassin caterpillar and killer caterpillar. This insect's poison can result in systemic gangrene, bleeding in the brain, and ultimately, death. You won't be able to stop the bleeding because the poison has powerful anti-clotting agents. The enormous silkworm caterpillar has been responsible for approximately 500 documented deaths. Bullet ant. The bullet ant has the most painful sting of any insect on the planet. In addition to being the biggest ant in the world, it also has the most toxic sting of any insect. An adult worker ant can reach over 2.5 centimeters in length and resembles a large, wingless wasp. The ant queen is about the same size as the worker ant. These creatures are hairier than other comparable ants and feature reddish-brown hair. Central and South America are the most likely places to come across bullet ants. The bullet ant's painful bite is responsible for giving it the name bullet ant. The effects of the venomous sting can last up to 24 hours, causing the victim extreme pain. The bullet ant has the highest possible rating on the Schmidt-Sting Pain Index at level 4. Giant centipede. The Amazonian giant centipede is the longest known species of centipede, reaching a maximum length of 35 centimeters. This species, commonly called the Peruvian big yellow-leg centipede, is common throughout South America and the Caribbean. This creature has 21 or 23 clearly defined segments, and the legs are located in each of those segments. The Amazonian giant centipede is a fearsome fighter that will use every one of its legs to cling to its opponent. The venom this creature carries is extremely lethal and can kill many different types of small animals. In most cases, it will not cause death in humans. Nonetheless, the venom results in severe pain, swelling, chills, fever, and weakness. Those who are allergic to the poisons may find it fatal. Tsetse fly. Tsetse flies, like mosquitoes, feed off of human blood. The tsetse fly, however, accomplishes this task in a somewhat more unpleasant fashion. The fly's mouth is equipped with microscopic serrations that can be used to saw through skin. Furthermore, these bugs are disease vectors. Some of them can even cause a condition called sleeping sickness. Without medical attention, the illness almost always proves lethal. Initial signs of sleeping sickness include high body temperature, headache, and muscle aches. However, when the condition worsens, the person experiences extreme fatigue, changes in personality, extreme disorientation, and impaired motor skills are also to be expected. Human botfly. A human botfly resembles a bee, although it is hairier and has fewer bristles than a real bee. Livestock, deer, and humans are the only prey they regularly target. Female flies attach their eggs to mosquitoes, other flies, and insects, which they transport the eggs to the host. These eggs hatch when exposed to body heat, and the larvae begin to feed on human flesh. A painful raised lesion on the skin is what human botfly larvae leave behind. The patient may be able to feel the larvae wiggle when they take a shower or put something over the wound. Typically, a quick surgical operation is all that's needed to get rid of the larvae. Asian giant hornet. Asiatic giant hornets are the largest hornets in the world. Though widespread in Eastern Asia, the Japanese mountain ranges are the most typical place to spot one. They have a reputation for being quite hostile and relentless. To raise their young, Asian giant hornets eat honeybee larvae, which leads to the collapse of entire beehives. These hornets eliminate the bees in the hive by slicing them to death with their sharp mandibles. Just one hornet may kill 40 honeybees in a minute. The stinger of the Asian giant hornet measures in at a whopping 6 millimeters and injects venom potent enough to disintegrate human tissue. Pus caterpillar. The pus caterpillar is a one-of-a-kind in its appearance, like a toupee. This little caterpillar appears cute and fun to touch, but it would be a horrible decision to do so. It can cause unbearable pain and is now considered the most poisonous caterpillar in the United States. The sting of the pus caterpillar can produce throbbing pain, burning, rash, swelling, nausea, abdominal pain, migraines, and shock. The patient is to wash the affected region with soap and water, apply ice packs, then tape over the area and peel the tape off to remove any ingrown hairs. The likeness to domestic cats is what gave rise to this creature's name. They may seem gentle, but their poisonous spines are dangerous if they puncture your flesh. They are teardrop shaped and typically come in shades of yellow, gray, or reddish brown. Avoid the temptation to pet these adorable critters just because their bodies look like they're covered in hair. Maricopa harvester ant. The Maricopa harvester ant is the deadliest bug on the planet. Their venom, which consists of amino acids, peptides, and proteins, is the deadliest in the animal kingdom. The venom is 12 times more potent than that of a honeybee, and the ant strikes by latching onto its target with its pinchers and injecting it as many times as possible before being released. A rat can be killed with just 12 stings, but a human would need about 350. That may not seem like a lot, but if you were attacked by a large number of Maricopa harvester ants all at once, the stings would quickly pile up. On the Schmidt-Sting Pain Index, the pain from this sting is ranked among the highest at level 3. This was all about the most horrifying insects. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment below and tell us if any of these insects have you ever encountered. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, subscribe so that you never miss a video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.